plug it in, turn it on, make a sound. This video is sponsored by Mooer. Hi there, Perfecto Castro here and welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a great day. Practice makes perfecto is my channel's catchphrase. Says right here on my shirt. And that goes without saying that I am a big proponent of self-improvement, at least guitar-wise. And nowadays with our busy lives, the question unfortunately is no longer how do I get the most out of my practice session, but rather will I ever get the chance to sit down and practice and play guitar. So to that end, I believe that dedicated guitar practice amps like the Mooer SD30i are still important and relevant even in the current conditions, 2023. So big thanks to Mooer for sponsoring this video and for sending me my very own SD30i intelligent amplifier to show off to all you guys. If at any point in this video I've convinced you to get your very own SD30i, I will have my affiliate links in the video description. So check it out, use it, and help the channel out. Okay, back in my teens, this was my practice amp. This is a Fender Bronco, and as you can see, it looks very cool. In fact, the main cool factor of this particular amp is that it looks like an amp from the 50s and 60s, right when the electric guitar was born. And this is as simple as you can get. Plug your guitar in, turn it on, twiddle some knobs, and jam away. And since then, up until the great guitar technological advancements of the past 5 or 6 years, this practice amp form factor has remained the same. A box with knobs, an input jack, and a power cable. Plus aesthetics that don't necessarily blend well in any home decor. So I'm filming this video away from my studio. In fact, this is part of my living room to prove my point. If you want to up your practice time, you want to make sure that whatever gear you need fits nicely into your current living situation and environment and is ready to go anytime inspiration or the opportunity strikes. And it goes without saying, the Mooer SD30i blends quite nicely here in this fairly light-colored, living room setup. In fact, even without asking, my wife said that this is a very nice-looking amp and does not scream, guitar player man cave. Now, one of the biggest obstacles to consistent guitar practice is not the practice session itself, but rather getting started to practice. So you'll want to take the least amount of steps from grabbing your guitar to actually producing a sound. You can have a very involved practice station with your computer, your backing tracks, all your effects, your audio interfaces and all that. But a lot of the times, by the time you power everything up, the urge to practice has already come and gone. So the faster you get your fingers on the strings and get that personal satisfaction and jam going, the more likely you are going to get consistent and meaningful practice time in. And that's where having a dedicated practice guitar amp comes in. Plug it in, turn it on, make a sound. That's it. And then instead of wading through menus and parameters and all that, you have actual knobs. And there's also a sense of satisfaction involved when you turn actual knobs to dial in a sound, as opposed to wading through pages and parameters and all that crap. So with the SD30i, you have different amp models that you can choose and select from. once you find a basic tone that you want, there are more knobs to tweak. Now that is all well and good. You can find a tone you like, you can tweak it, and you can play right away. However, that is not all there is to the Mooer SD30i. If you want your practice time to be a little bit more involved to get the most out of it, Mooer has packed a lot more features into the SD30i to allow you to do just that. On the overhead cam, you will see these flashing lights. The preset button lets you step through 4 presets that can serve as your favorites. And then the other flashing light is the tap tempo for the delay. And if 4 presets are not enough, you can get the optional GWF4 foot switch so that you have access to all the presets available on the SD30i. And finally, in this digital age, pretty much every guitar player records a little bit of their playing to post on their own social media. So to that extent, the Mooer SD30i has a USB-C output. Now, a lot of the sound samples in this video are recorded via the Zoom external mic. However, the very clean sounds where you don't hear any ambience of my room at all are recorded directly to the phone that is on top of my amp. And that is connected to the SD30i with this OTG USB-C cable. So this makes it easier for you to record your practice sessions for later review or to grab the best 15 to 30 second bits to post on Instagram as your reel. And for those of you who want to deep dive into the tones for your tone chasing journeys, the SD30 has an accompanying app, the Mooer Amp. So open it up and then select your device and then load it up. So within the app, you can now access all the individual effects blocks, dynamics, overdrive, amp modulation, delay, and all that. And you can tweak and deep dive and fine tune your parameters. And then you can also select through the different presets that are available. And then you can browse the library for the different tones that are categorized according to use. You can tweak the mixer to even out the balances of all the sources that are going through the SD30i. And then looking at the menu, there are further tools that you can access, okay, from tuner, if you want to tune to your phone. There is a handy looper. Okay, the looper actually syncs to the drum machine, and let me show you that really quickly. Okay, let's go to tools, and then let's go with that big block beat right there. So go to looper, record. So the loop entry and exit points are matched to the drum machine, and that makes it a little easier, to build up loops and stuff. I think I can do a better job. Hold on, let's do this again. if you're the type of player who doesn't like to mess around with phone apps and stuff, well, you can certainly play around with the SD30i without it. However, for that extra bit of tweakability, the phone app is a welcome addition. Aside from being a portable standalone guitar amplifier, the SD30i is also a great sounding Bluetooth speaker, which again doubles its use in your typical home environment. Outside of your practice times, you can stream your Spotify playlist to the SD30i and enjoy great music. Or you can stream your backing tracks to the SD30i and play along. One of the things that I really enjoy doing is pulling up my good friend Elevated Jam Tracks YouTube channel and playing along to his latest backing tracks. And the SD30i makes it easy for me to do so. Now, I've already touched on the excellent use cases for the USB-C OTG port, and I will leave you with this one last tip. Now, aside from recording upload-ready clips, you can also use the SD30i to remix your favorite reels from your favorite players. Let me show you. Okay, open up Instagram. Okay, plug your phone in. And oh, I have Richard Kotzen. My good friend Peter Honore always comes up with these very cool loop jam tracks. And let's check out his latest one. Okay, there it is. Okay. So you can hear that. Click on the three dots and click on Remix. Right? Okay. And then from there, click on the camera icon. Okay. And then layout, you see me? You can either do this layout where it's like a 3D screen thing, or I prefer a side-by-side layout like this. Okay. And from there, grab your trusty phone holder. Make sure that you are set up in a way where it's kind of makes sense. Okay, so now that we have our layout, all we need to do is to press the big record button and jam along. Okay, once you have your clip recorded, hit next. Now, as soon as you hit next, you're not going to hear your audio right away. So what you need to do is to click on the notes icon, and it will bring up these sliders. So this is Pete's track, and this is your track, which is just your guitar track, and you can mix it accordingly. And if I play it back at the beginning, you will see that everything is nicely in sync. Okay, hit next, and you can post it right away. Easy. Okay, there you have it. That is the Mooer SD30i as a standalone guitar practice amp right now, 2023. It ticks off a lot of boxes and punches way above its weight class and gives you a lot more stuff than you have bargained it for. So if you want to get your own, I will have my Amazon affiliate links in the video description. So please check it out, buy it from that link, and help me keep making these videos for everybody to enjoy. And of course, big thanks to Mooer for sponsoring this video and for giving me free reign in presenting the SD30i Intelligent Amp to all you guys. Now, since you made it this far, please give this video a thumbs up, like, hit subscribe if you haven't yet, and don't forget to ring that bell. And let me know what you think of the SD30i in the comments section. Click on an end card to go watch another video, then go grab your guitar and play something. You all know the drill. Practice makes perfecto. Cheers, guys.